Hi, Nate.
Hello, Georgie.
Lovely to have you back for
Oh,
our angel meetups.
lovely to be back. I can't even believe it's been a week since the last one. It just feels like yesterday. So,
I know. Time is flashing by. And today we're going to be talking about and working with the beautiful Archangel Haniel. So she's sometimes forgotten. And I'm going to kick things off by sort of like putting my hand up and saying when I initially did co-created angelic harmony therapy, she wasn't as part of the team, and I taught it to this lovely guy Gary, and he said, I really feel Archangel Haniel wants to be part of the sacral healing section with Divine Mother. So I said, okay. So I tuned in and it was like, yes, this feels so right. So that sort of kick started my connection with Archangel Haniel probably about 8 years ago. So that's my first confession. What about you with Haniel?
well, it's really interesting that you talk about Haniel like that, and I think it's because the energy is so gentle and it's just really calming that often you have worked with some of the other angelic frequencies and it can be a bit more robust or intense, but beautiful thing about Haniel is it's softer. It's still strong, but it's softer. And I liken it to imagine it's nighttime and you're at the water and there's a full moon and you're actually just watching the moon on the water and you just watch the moon reflecting on the waves. It's that beautiful, 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 calm thing. But do you know what I notice when I see that light on the waves is that the light always finds you. And I might have spoken about this before, but if you imagine the moon up in the sky and you're looking out over the water and the moon's on the horizon, but the light from the moon and the reflections, wherever you're standing, it always finds you. And even if you move, the light will always find you. And that's how I see Haniel, really, really beautiful and gentle and calming and nurturing. And obviously, there's the connection with the moon. She's associated with the moon and cycles.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things I love about working with Haniel is she reminds you things are cyclical
Mm.
and that there is movement and moments and it's interesting. I work with Haniel in a really interesting way. Whenever I feel Haniel come through, this might sound a bit woo woo. I actually feel like I've got this weird hat floating above my head and it's floating behind like blowing in the wind like a fish. Now I can't even explain what that's like, but it's just the way that Haniel shows herself to me. And the beautiful thing about that is that just with the flow of it's kind of like I want to say it could be like a Siamese fighting fish, just the tail of it. You know those beautiful tails of those
Yeah.
just feels like that behind me, but it's just this beautiful wave floating behind me. And it's really interesting. It's probably the most unusual way that I connect in and know when Haniel is around is this sort of weird. I'll say it's a hat, but it just floats above me, and I
Yeah.
just know that she's there. But it's so gentle and calming. I love working with Haniel.
Me too. And I really feel her energy very much around the full moon. And I mean, she's there, she's omnipresent, but I also, for me, there's a connection with the sea, with Haniel, with the mermaids
Yep.
and the seals. And whenever I see a seal, that reminds me I need to connect with Archangel Haniel. And I see
Yes.
seals, I do see them in the water, but yesterday there was one on the beach as I was walking past, and as I was walking up to it, it sort of flipped its way back into the sea, and I sort of tuned in, and it was very much this sense of go with the flow, let go, Haniel, all is well, tune in, and sort of like tuned into my sacral and just let go. And I had this sense that I needed to return some stuff back to the sender with
Yeah.
with divine's consciousness attached, and love and light, and I felt so much better. Yeah, she brings so much peace and gentle wisdom, and she also, for me, reminds me and supports me to trust my own intuition. Like this morning, I got a call from my brother to say that my mum's being taken by ambulance into hospital. So my original was like panic,
Yeah.
get everything together. And then this like wave of calm came over me. And it's like, mum's fine. There's nothing you can do. You go this afternoon and you go in calm time, not rushing around like a lunatic. There's nothing you can do right now, and she's going to be fine. So I've really felt like Haniel stepped in to, you can still do the video. It's all okay. She's fine. She's being looked after.
Haniel's great for that. Haniel's great for turning down the volume so that you can listen to the silence, which is intuition. It's intuition. And if you think about the way that we live our lives today, everything's so quick. Like we're on our phones, everything's quick. We have to do this now. Everything's becoming this quick. It's really frantic. It's really frantic. And I think humanity and humans that are sort of awakening right now really need Haniel more than ever. Haniel's so important right now. Absolutely. You said earlier, sometimes Haniel can be forgotten. We need Haniel more than ever with everything that we're actually starting to go through, the changes that we're seeing. And even with something as simple as the invention of the light. Because before the invention of the light, we and animals and everything that's living on this earth would go with the cycle of day and night, and we'd get up with the sun and we'd rest at night, and we'd get up with the sun and we'd rest at night. We invent the light and we think, this is great, this is technology, this is amazing. But what does it mean? We don't follow the rhythm of the earth anymore. We don't follow the rhythm of the moon cycles, which is what people used to do back in the day. It's what animals rely on to know the time of day, even the seasons. And so with the invention of the light, we've taken ourselves out of being able to follow that beautiful natural rhythm. And Haniel has a beautiful way of stepping in and connecting us back in with rhythms and cycles and slowing us down and making us realize that, the full moon isn't, it takes a little time to get to a full moon. And then it's got a bit of time to rest and it goes back. So that beautiful cycle of everything has a cycle, that the inventions and technologies that we've got at the moment actually take us out of that. So I find that's Haniel is so needed at this time.
Absolutely. I'm really coughing over this. Sometimes I cough when I have, something to say from upstairs.
I think you should move into that. Let's go with what's
okay. Let's see what's occurring. So Haniel does have a message for us. And she's inviting us to just gently place our fingertips in the little dip there in the throat area. And she's actually saying the middle finger, this, and then the other finger on your thymus. It's probably like an inch or so below. Centimeters, not sure in centimeters. Okay. So this is a activation to help with connecting the higher heart, that part of us where some would say your essence, your soul, your light resides, connecting that with your throat vortex, the area here where you express your own love. And when you dip into this, you will notice a sense of calm. And I'm being shown a figure of 8. So if you imagine that our fingers are in the middle of the two circles that create the 8, and then there is this light, and we are all potentially going to see a different color of light, maybe silver, gold, or even like a rainbow, you know, like diamond light. And whenever you feel that you need to go back to this, you can. And you can just gently place your fingers in these points and allow yourself just a few moments. Now, the activation will be through sound. Uia narasha aia, naratisi ia aia, uia narasha aia, ia narasha aia, uia narasha aia, uia narashia naratisi ia, uia, uia, iu. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then just bring those two fingers together and all your fingertips together if you can. And then placing your hands over your thymus area. And just feel that calm, that peace, and notice how my coughing has stopped. Shalom Alok. That means peace be with you. I'm not sure if it's I think it's Aramaic. Shalom Alok.
Oh, that's beautiful. I don't know what that was like for people at home, but there's just this beautiful sense of calm going through right now. And I think one of the things that what I'm feeling, and I'm just trying to get the words to say it, is peace is a superpower. Peace is strength. Peace is resilience. Peace is being strong enough for everything that's happening around you to has the potential to knock you off, but when you're in this beautiful pace of calm and not let it affect you and not let it affect your energy, you're able to keep moving forward, almost just, I'm going to say, gently stride through the day and stride through life.
Mm.
Peace is the superpower.
I
That's what
love
I just get him told.
I love that. Peace is the superpower. Mm. I really, really love that. Um, yeah. And a while back I've been getting for the last, well, since doing Ishvara with Rosalaria, we swapped teaching Humana and Ishvara. It was really cool. And this, oh, it brought in a real sort of sense of peace. So I remember when we did the Humana teacher training with Katrina, it was very much, you know, you choose what you want that day. And
Yeah.
I thought at the time, oh yeah, I want to choose bliss. I want to choose love. But really, what I have been choosing recently, well, since doing Ishvara, is peace. Every morning I've been choosing peace. And from being in that place of peace, then everything else ripples, you know, the love, the bliss, the joy, the happiness. Because when you are at peace, then those other things come much easier.
Yeah, often we strive for the bliss and the love, and often we hear people say love is the highest frequency. I would often put forward peace. Peace is the highest frequency for me.
Yeah.
It goes beyond just love.
Mm.
It's that beautiful calmness, and there's something. I'm not calm. It doesn't even begin. It's not doesn't even begin to. There's something about peace where just everything is just peaceful, and then you can bring in all the other stuff, and it's almost like the peace amplifies.
Mm.
It amplifies love because you're centered. It amplifies bliss because you're centered.
Mm.
When you're not at peace, all those other frequencies, you can experience them, but there's something like a distortion in the noise or the signal. But when you're at peace, it's a clear signal to joy, laughter, happiness. But it's also, peace. It's a clear signal.
Mm.
So it's very interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I love working with Haniel because you just sort of stop, don't you? I just like it's
Yeah, I mean,
lovely.
basically, if
It's
anyone's watching
peaceful.
this and they're like, "Whoa, there's not much going on here," it is
There's so
because
much.
we are being guided to
Oh, too.
take a blooming chill pill, and by that I mean,
I
yeah,
can actually feel Haniel having a giggle right now,
yeah,
laughing, going, it's exactly what's meant to, it's exactly that beautiful space that
yeah.
that working with Haniel brings in.
I feel also she brings in, oh, what's the word I'm trying to? A sense of magic
Yeah,
from
yeah.
this superpower of peace, you know, peace being the superpower. When you realize that the more you relax and find that peace, things do flow
Yeah.
so much better, so much
Yeah.
better. Everything comes, well, oh gosh, I nearly said everything comes to those who wait, but that's sort of like my nan used to say that. But I feel that it's not the message from Haniel is not be idle, do nothing, and just relax on the sofa and Netflix and chill. It's not so that she's saying that. She's saying that as you go about the things you're aspiring to achieve or the things you're working towards, do it with this sense of peace
It's really present moment too, because when you're at peace, you're in the present moment, and you're not thinking about something that happened yesterday. You're not thinking about what might happen tomorrow, and you are thinking about. You're not even thinking about anything. You're just in the moment. There
Mm,
are no thoughts, and that really is true peace.
mm,
So,
yeah. Ah, wow. Do you feel as though we have anything else to share?
I feel like have you got cards there that you're wanting to it look like you were pulling some cards? Was that
Well,
what are you
yes,
doing?
I do have some cards, and they
I
are.
feel like we need a card from you, and then I feel like we should let everybody sort of go into this sort of zone if once
Yes,
that beautiful activation.
yeah.
Um, yes, yes, yes. If we could have a final message from Haniel. He's still
Well,
laughing, by the way.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I don't have my contacts in, and on my glass. But it's cool. It's cool because I can actually read this card. Aspiration. It's actually a unicorn card. It's a Dinah Cooper unicorn card. Aspiration. And can you feel the magic in that card?
Ah,
This
I
card,
can.
yeah,
No, you go. You go.
I was going to say this card, what it says at the bottom reminds me of Kachina. You are unlimited, so aim for the stars.
Wow, I can actually feel Haniel coming from the sky down in that picture. Beautiful. Is that an eagle? Is there? I know you don't have your contacts in. There's a bird in that picture. Is it an eagle? Because
No, you tell
there's
me.
some. There is. It looks like an eagle, but I'm just going to say I'm wearing an eagle. So, but
Yeah.
also the beautiful stars in the sky, and we're talking about Haniel being associated with the moon and the cycles, and I think couldn't think of a beautiful better card. And you were just talking about the things that you aspire to, aspirations. So that's beautiful validation of what you were just saying.
Yeah.
So thank you, Haniel.
Thank you, Haniel. And just, we all allow ourselves to have our aspirations, our goals and dreams. Yes, reach for the stars, but do it from this place of peace as as opposed to a place of urgency.
Yeah, so important.
Mm.
Thank you, Georgie.
Thank you, Nate. Would you like to tell everyone your website or where they can?
Yeah, so the link will be in the comments, but you can find me at pellawa.space. You can find some information about Haniel there, a bit about my interactions with Haniel and about my other stuff that I work on. You'll also find some information about my new book that's come out, but we can talk about that another time.
Yeah.
So that's me. So it's just pellawa.space.
Okay, thank you. And I'm Georgie G. Deyn, Deyn. Georgie, not Georgia, a common misconception. And yes, on my site, you can get yourself on the first page an ebook, Seven Secrets to Self Love. So that's a gift waiting for anyone that would like it. Lots of love to everyone that's listened. Please leave a comment. Let us know how you got on. Let us know what you're aspiring to or how you connect with Archangel Haniel. Thanks, Nate. Lots of love. Lots of
Thank
love,
you,
everyone.
Georgie. Love to you.